Hey friends, so today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious chickpea tuna pasta bake. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's cook. So the first thing we're going to do is here we've got a pan of boiling water bubbling away. So all we're going to do is take 250 grams of dried pasta. I'm using fusilli here. So we're just going to pop that in there, get that cooking away. You want to cook it for a few minutes less than it recommends on the packet because you don't want it to go soggy when you bake it in the oven. So most pastas say between 10 and 12 minutes. I'm going to do this for about 8. While that pasta's bubbling away, we're going to take a full tin of drained chickpeas and pop them into a larger bowl. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a masher and start to mash them up. Now that you've got a nice lumpy mash, we're just going to add a teaspoon's worth of apple cider vinegar with a tablespoon of vegan mayonnaise. Now using a fork, we're just going to mix all of that together. Then what we have here is sea salt with seaweed mixed into it. So it's really, really great for creating that kind of fishy flavour. If you can't find this, you can use just normal nori wraps and add sea salt to them. We're also going to add about half a teaspoon of cracked black pepper. Then here we've got a full tin of drained sweet corn. That's about 150 grams that we're going to go in with. Now into the mix, we're going to grab a nice bunch of fresh chives. I'm just going to cut them in half. I'm going to save half a sprinkling on top later. I'm just going to roughly cut this other half. There we go, beautiful. Some of them stalks a bit more chopped. I'm just going to add the fresh chives straight into the sweet corn mix. And again, just give that a little stir. So at this point, your pasta's been cooking for about 8 minutes. So what we're going to do, we're going to take that off the heat and just drain it. And keep the same saucepan that we were using earlier. Pop that back on the heat. And over here, we've got 50 grams worth of butter. This is vegan butter. Once your butter's completely melted, we're going to take our finely chopped red onions and we're going to add that in with the butter. Once the red onions have been frying away in the butter for just a couple of minutes, we're going to add a couple of tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And just give that a stir in. And then you're going to add half a cup or 125 ml of vegan cream. If you can't find vegan cream, you can use just vegan milk and you can just leave it on for a little bit longer and really let it thicken up. Or you can mix it with some flour and create like a roux to create a thick white sauce. So now what we've got to do is put it all together. So we're going to take our casserole dish, we're going to take our pre-part cooked pasta and we're going to empty that into our casserole dish. Perfect. Then we're going to start to add some of our tuna mix into it, spreading it evenly throughout. That's great. We'll start to mix it a little bit at this stage. And then we're going to pour our creamy sauce on top. So you can bake it just like this and trust me, it's going to be delicious. But for me, it's not a real bake unless you add some vegan cheese as well. So we're just going to scatter some of that on very, very generously. now this bad boy is going to go into the oven for about 15 minutes on 180 degrees C. All you're going to look for is the cheese melted on top and it start to go a little bit brown. And I'm going to pull it out and eat it. So that's been in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. We're just going to bring it out now because that cheese is nicely melted. Oh yeah. And then all I'm going to do is sprinkle the rest of these fresh chives on here just to finish it off. That's going to be a really delicious, hearty meal to share with the family. Check it out. I'll put the full recipe below. Please like and subscribe, and until next time friends, just make sure you be nice to each other, and goodbye.